Match number 6, September 1st, 2024. Pro Wrestling Noah's N1 Victory Tournament finale show saw two big hosses, an American and a Japanese, going nose to nose, literally, for a match that meant the world to both of them, in my opinion. A 12-minute match where they took each other to powerhouse school, if you will. Who am I talking about? Josh Briggs of WWE NXT and Yoshiki Inamura of Pro Wrestling Noah. Now, I'm going to admit, I try not to bitch and complain about Pro Wrestling Noah's booking because it's what every American fan does that when they're not happy, right? WWE fans are fairly happy, but when they're not, oh, Triple H, why are you booking like this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? AEW, Tony Khan, people either love him or hate him because of his booking, right? Oh, thank you for giving us these dream matches. They're like, why don't you give us more stories? It's what everybody does. And there are plenty of people, especially American, who bitch about Pro Wrestling Noah's booking. And I saw plenty of people bitching about Josh Briggs being boring, being no good, being, just worthless. I mean, they're really putting him down. But yet at the same time, praising Inamura. Now, is Inamura better than Josh Briggs? Of course, in my opinion, of course. But Josh Briggs is a big power wrestler. He's slow, he stalks, he is cocky and bad mouthed, he takes his time in the ring. That's the gimmick, folks. Now, you can dislike that gimmick. There are gimmicks I dislike. I don't like Tam Nakano's gimmick, and boy, do I get hell from the Stardom fans for that. I just don't like the overly cute pixie wrestlers. I like her as a wrestler. She's a great wrestler, and she's a worthy World of Stardom champion. I'm not here to talk about Stardom. I'm just giving you an example. But for me personally, I'm not into the gimmick. It's a little bit flighty. It's a little bit too girlish. I mean, as silly as that is, we're talking about a women's organization, but it is. So I understand if you don't like the big burly guys who just do what Josh Briggs does, that's fine. It's perfectly acceptable. But to say this is Noah's booking, why would they do this? I mean, do what? Make him come over here and dominate and look bad for the WWE? Why wouldn't you? They're probably making some bank for doing it, right? And Yoshiki Inamura, he went down here. He goes down. Josh Briggs wore him down. They both tried to wear each other down. That's what this was about. But in my opinion, if we want to look at it from a sports combat angle, Yoshiki Inamura did a little bit too much. Josh Briggs took his time. That was the difference here. Inamura, he didn't fly around like a cruiserweight. I'm not saying that. But he did a little bit too much. Josh Briggs literally went outside, clears fans out of seating areas, and sat down in a chair at one point. At another point, he gets on his knee, down on one knee, and just gets in the face of Inamura. He just walks around and takes his time beating people down. Inamura is not a flyer. Again, he's not a cruiserweight, but he's doing more work than Josh Briggs did, right? He's just doing more. He feels like the more moves I hit, the better I have a chance of beating this guy. Where Josh Briggs' approach was, the more I take my time and keep my conditioning with this big, strong brute, the better I'm going to be. He was hit by more offense, was Josh Briggs. But being that he's as big as he is, he manages to take it. Inamura is capable of taking it too. Now, if they both would have approached this match with this slow stalking style, it would have been boring as hell. So Inamura did spice it up and make it more exciting. And that's why these fans who hate Briggs like Inamura so much better. And it makes sense. But Josh Briggs is working his style, and it worked for him here, and it got him another big, huge victory. He came through this tournament looking like $1 million, leaving for WWE again. If he hasn't left already, I think he probably has, and he's going to go back with this ridiculous good experience under his belt and be better for it. Inamura, I don't know what Noah's doing with him. I don't. Word is he's going on another excursion, a second one. Now, is this Noah sending him? Or is this him being frustrated and saying, let me go wrestle in Europe again or something? I don't know. But Inamura should definitely be a bigger star than he is in Noah. I don't know why he's not. And I would like to see that change. But I'm not going to do nothing but bitch about it. I'm going to trust Noah and see where it goes. Inamura's in his 30s. Some people are being like, well, we better do something soon. Okay. I trust Noah. Let's give it a chance. Let's see where it goes. This was a good match. Two hulking behemoths throwing each other around, kicking, punching, stomping, suplexing, until Josh Briggs won out and won another big match in Noah.